So, it is Sunday, November 12th, and let me straighten you out here. Alright, and I just got back from Wegmans. It is like 1:30 in the afternoon. We got a little late start today, so, but I wanted to do a little grocery haul for you guys because, so I'm just going to show you some things that we got from the grocery store, and then I am going to show you the recipe that I'm making for dinner this week. I'm super excited. It's gluten free, it's dairy free, unless you put like dairy toppings on it, but I wanted to cut out gluten this week, and I wanted to do something that's gonna be good for my gut health, so I will show you that recipe in a little bit, but first I wanted to show you what all I got from the grocery store. But I really wanted some white wine, so we got some Williamsburg Winery Governor's White, and this, I really like Williamsburg Winery. Williamsburg is Virginia, is near me, and the winery has some really reasonable prices for their wine. This particular bottle was $6, $6.50. So we got lots of eggs. Daniel eats lots of eggs for breakfast. So this whole thing is $1. We got is this almond milk. So I'm going to use that for my smoothies. I'm still going to do smoothies this week. There's a lot of micronutrients packed in those smoothies, so I wanted just to keep those in my diet. Got some garlic just for cooking. I really like adding fresh garlic instead of garlic powder. I just feel like it adds more flavor, and I just really like the taste of like garlic that's like cooked on a pan a little bit before you add like the meat or whatever you're cooking it with. So 100% milk cheese. This is for Daniel. I might add some to my taco bowl for lunch, but some jasmine rice. This is our favorite kind of rice. It's like a sticky rice. It's really good. Easy to cook. It's parboiled. So some Cliff Bars. These are really high in antioxidants and just overall really good for you. I like to keep them in the cabinet. My favorite flavor is the white chocolate macadamia nut. They have a ton of other flavors, but this kind is I got this for my ground beef for my lunch. I still had some gluten things last week, but I'm completely cutting it out. So I got some of these gluten-free pita chips, and this is going to be for our recipe spinach for my smoothies. Green pepper, just throw into some of his recipes. We got some jalapenos. These are for the recipe. We got a little bag of yellow onions, and these are for the recipe that I'm about to make, and they're also for Thanksgiving. This is literally not healthy at all, but Daniel eats this. So we got penne pasta with mushroom sauce. That I'm probably most excited about is this bone broth. This is epic bone broth, 10 grams of protein per serving, small batch, handcrafted, and the flavor is beef jalapeno sea salt. So it's made with 100% grass-fed beef, and basically what you do is this kind you can get like bone broth for like soups and stuff, but this kind is sipping broth, and basically that means you just put it in a mug like coffee and sip it. Bone broth is very good for you. It's got collagen in it. It's got a lot of micronutrients in it. It is very high in iron. It's got a lot of calcium in it, and for like half of this, it is 3 carb, 10 protein, 0 fat. Did get some chicken stock, and I got organic free range chicken broth, and it's not that much more expensive than like the regular kind. This is gluten free. Yogurts, I got this goes in my smoothies. Daniel got this. This Chobani coconut blended yogurt. He really likes it. I did grab some light sour cream. You guys might be able to guess what I'm making at this point, but I've got some Great Northern beans. So I got 4 cans of those. I got 4 cans of these fire roasted diced green chilies. And 90% lean ground beef and some chicken breasts and then some water. And that's pretty much all that we got at Wegmans. So okay, so I'm gonna make a healthy white chicken chili. So I wanted soup this week, and I wanted something that was going to be good like on my stomach and stuff. So I decided to make a white chicken chili. I made this last year and I really liked it, so I'm gonna make it and I'm gonna show you how I make it. So I've got my crock pot. Here. I'm gonna cook it on low, but I'm only gonna cook it for 4 hours. So even though the low setting says 8 hours and 10 hours, I'm gonna only cook it for about 4 to 4.5 hours. So I've got about 2 pounds of chicken, and this makes about 8 to 10 servings, maybe more like 6 to 8 servings probably. So you want to, this can easily be halved, and I'll put all of the details in the description box, but you can easily like half the recipe if you wanted to. If you only wanted to make like 3 to 4, maybe 5 servings. And I'm gonna trim the fat off the chicken. These are just regular chicken breasts. A yellow onion, put in some garlic, 3 jalapenos, and the jalapenos are completely optional. If you don't want it spicy at all, you can use no jalapenos. We both like a little bit of spice, so I'm adding a little bit more, so it's gonna be a little bit on the mild to hot side. So I've got free range chicken broth of almond milk that I'm actually going to mix with this gluten free flour. Oh yes, and this recipe is dairy and gluten free. So I'm actually going to add this in later, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But some vanilla extract. This is completely optional, and it's I'm only going to use like a tiny little bit, so you don't have to use that if you don't want to. I've got 2 cans of these fire roasted green chilies, of these Great Northern beans, juice of 1 lime. We have Himalayan pink salt, ground pepper, oregano, and lots of cumin.
about that.
What's up, guys? So I am sitting on my couch right now. I have been doing some reading in this book, and I kind of came up on an idea before I finished this vlog, and I think I'll do it at the beginning of all vlogs going forward. I wanted to share an inspirational quote or words of wisdom that either from a book I've been reading or from a podcast that I've listened to. And so I just wanted to share one with you guys. And I'm reading this book right now, and I'm absolutely loving it. It is incredible. If you haven't read it, you need to get it. It's You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. And she is incredible. So I would highly recommend. But what I want to start doing at the beginning of each vlog is I'm going to read an inspirational quote. So this is going to be at the middle of this one because I'm in the middle of the recipe, but going forward we're going to do one at the beginning. Okay, so the one that I wanted to read today from this book is from chapter 5. So chapter 5 is entitled Self-Perception is a Zoo. And this entire chapter, like the entire time I was like, yes, this is speaking to me. This is me, because I struggle with a little bit of self-perception. I struggle with doubting myself, self-doubt. And do I have something on this? Oh no, I'm just shiny. I just put on moisturizer and clean my face and stuff. So anyway, but I struggle with doubting myself. And so this entire chapter was like, oh my gosh, this is so speaking to me. And so here we go. It says, self-perception is a zoo. We spend our lives drifting between glimpses of our own infinite glory and the fear that not only are we totally incapable, unworthy, lazy, horrible, but that it's only a matter of time before someone blows a whistle on us. We torture ourselves incessantly, and for what purpose? If we can glimpse the glory, and I know you can, why do we waste our precious time getting any energy to the other options? Wouldn't life be so much more fun, productive, and sexy if we fully embraced our magnificently delightful selves? It is just as easy to believe we're awesome as it is to believe we're giant sucking things. And that speaks to me so much because I spend a lot of time doubting myself. And when I could spend time doing great things and really living to my full potential. And I know that a lot of people struggle with that. And so I just wanted to share that with you today. That, you know, as people say, it takes as much energy to smile as it does to frown. It's the same thing as self-perception. You know, it takes the same amount of energy to put yourself down and to doubt yourself and to think that you suck at life, as it does to lift yourself up and be the great person that you are. And so, you know, I think a lot of us, I think that we don't live up to our full potential because we doubt ourselves terribly. We think that, yeah, not everyone is like this, and I think some people have such extreme self-doubt that they don't come across as so as doubtful people, they come across as overly confident and cocky and things like that. And those people do also struggle with self-perception. They just don't know it. But I think for many of us, we put ourselves down and we think that we're incapable of great things because I guess it's easy for us to go there instead of trying. So I encourage you today to check in with yourself and make sure you're not putting yourself down and doubting yourself, and raise the bar and go do great things. So that is my message for today, and I'll see you guys in a little bit for the rest of the recipes. Okay, so it's Monday. I didn't finish filming yesterday, so that happened. But we're eating the chili. I've got my bowl right here with some cheese on it. So if you wanted to do it dairy-free, then you can use dairy-free cheese. We also have some sour cream here. If you wanted to add that to it, I use light sour cream. It's just less fat and it honestly tastes the same. These though we're gonna use for like dipping. These are tofuyan gluten-free scoopable pita chips. These are gluten-free, they're vegan, so they're also dairy-free as well. So yeah, I haven't tried this yet, so we're gonna try it and see how it is. I made it last year, so I pretty much know how it tastes, but we're gonna do a taste test right now. I'm not sure how I feel about these.
Super crunchy.
But the chili's really good. I need to heat it up some more. But this is super easy because I put it on, turned the Crockpot on before I went to the gym. And then I got back and it was heated. I needed to put it on a little bit of a higher setting. I just put it on warm, and it needed to be on like an actual like timed setting to heat it back up. But I'll just put it back in the fridge and then I have it for the week. So anyway, super easy. If you like this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Hit that little bell to be notified when I upload again. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Peace.